Hey guys, welcome back to my channel, or welcome if you're new here. Hi, my name is Sophie. Let's see how long I can keep up with this look and with having the hair open, because it's really hot. I'm really sweaty, and yeah, I think it looks cuter with the hair open, but it's really hot. It's really hot with all the hair. So let's put it to one side and hope for the best. Just real quick before we go into the video, if you want to know what's on my eyes, I think it's really pretty. These are my Tarte parts. I put Frosé on all the lid with Martini. I blended it out on top. That's all the chrome paint shadow parts. So this is Frosé, this is Martini. Then I used, from the clay parts, I used Cabernet on the upper to wing it out, but I kind of put another layer of Frosé after it over it to intensify, so that's kind of gone. I used Camel Cool on my lower lash line, and I used Cobalt, the blue one, on in my crease and on the outer edge, and a little bit under it in the middle too. So that's what I did. I used Tarte Light Camera Lashes. It's a lot of Tarte. I used Fairy Floss from Tarte. I really like Tarte. I used the Hoola Light and the original Hoola as a bronzer, and I used from Makeup Revolution, this is like a nude lips pencil. I used one color in my eyebrows mixed with the Deuce eyebrow pencil, and I used another color on my lips together with the Marc Jacobs lip gloss. I'm not gonna tell you really which foundation I used because I'm not really happy with it, and so that's for the intro. Today we're gonna do something special. I saw a video from Angelica Nyqvist. I'm sorry, really am. I'm sorry, I can't pronounce your name. So I saw a video from Angelica and she did, which would be her dream collection for the season of fall to come out, which totally, I watched the video and I kind of blended out and was like totally inspired by the idea, and was like, okay. And while I was watching the video, I already Googled like inspiration pictures of what I would do and color schemes, and I kind of, was kind of obsessed. Then I kind of forgot about it, lol. And then now Elle S was doing same kind of videos, which was like total reminder and total freshed up my inspiration, and I kind of worked on it again a little bit, and now I think I just want to show you, since I'm distracted really fast, and I wanted to show you. I got pictures on my phone too. I'm gonna blend them in here, or I'm gonna link Angelica's and Elle's video in the description box, so you can see the original videos, and they did really cool stuff. I really like the concept of the video. Sorry, it's really hot. I like how it looks with the hair, but it's so hot. Since I'm a Tarte lover, and that's maybe why I used a lot of Tarte today, since it was kind of nice with the video. I'm a Tarte lover. I love their formula. If I could, I would do like a Tarte kind of palette with a Tarte box. I like their packaging. I think they have often really cute packaging, which the inside often is not as creative as the outside. Yeah, but I would love to use the formula. Maybe I would try to get a little less fallout, because the shades I used, I really love the formula, but it's a little bit of fallout from time to time, and some palettes I didn't try them all, of course. I used the Tarte's Pro palette as inspiration where I put in my shadows. Mostly people when they the sun changes, lighting change. I'm sorry. Mostly when people do this kind of videos, they Google shades with already exist, and yeah, try to come up with new combinations so it looks weird. No, so you get like a new palette. I did it kind of differently. I took a picture from the Tarte's Pro, like how it is actually, and I kind of used the paint program, a photo program, how to edit, and I put the color I wanted over it, and then I kind of lightened the opacity so the shadow texture would show through, but with my new color. So it's kind of a mix between their color and my color, kind of. So they kind of look shimmery when they don't should, or yeah. Even if they look shimmery, if I tell you I wanted a matte shadow, that's what you have to work with me here, yeah. Okay. So let's see. I was totally inspired. The first thing that came into my mind was like, I'm always, if I can, create like the perfect something, or something I always liked, and would be like not a statement, a stable piece into collection. So it would be my first palette to come out with, which would be like the basics from what I like. So I'm always going back when I'm searching for inspiration to like foxes. That's also why I had this color over and over again. I'm always changing my hair color, but kind of I'm always coming back to the foxy look, which I like. I like reds and oranges, and kind of, it's good for the fall theme. And I was like into foxes into the snow, so maybe it's a little bit colder, and foxes and more like the beginning of fall environment. So I'm putting up a few pictures of I'm really sorry, I just googled. I'm gonna try to find them again so I can credit where I actually got them from, so I can credit them, but I don't know if I can. I hope so, would be nice. So that was like the color scheme, and then I picked out colors from the different pictures, and just in the painting program I just used the color picking tool, so I could get like a color scheme which I liked. And then I looked at it, and it was kind of bleh, kind of too basic, and I tried to order them in a different style and put them into a palette to look like, but it kind of looked too, we have seen this a million times, and I was kind of don't like that. Then I came up with the actual palette. So I looked at this color scheme, and I changed some and tried different orders of them, and I came up with this palette. Like I said, it looks really Tarte. I tried to erase the Tarte logo, so don't sue me, it's just a mock-up. It's fan art. I love you. Love me back. If you want to come out with this Tarte, you're welcome. Just send me a free one. Would be cool. Put my name on it somewhere. Would be nice too. So that's what I came up with, and they are basically in the original one, they are all like the square ones are like mattes, and the round ones are like shimmers. I can show it to you. So yeah, that's the original one from Tarte, the Tarte's Pro, and I love it. They're like the matte ones and the shimmery ones, and I really like the concepts. I really like how it looks. I really like the formula. That's why I would want to not come out with my own, but just, can I do a collab, please? So, but for me and my palette, it would be all mattes. It would be like the round one would just be an additional square one. So yeah. And then if you cover up the bottom too, let's try to cover up the bottom too. Just put something over it. The bottom rows, you just have the top rows with cool tones. And if you cover up the first two rows and you just get the last two, you have like warm tones. So you got like a cool and a warm palette in one, since at the moment I have the impression we're all transitioning from the all warm color into the more cooler colors, but we still like the warmer colors and we can't decide what we really want, so we get both. I want both. I want cool colors, I want warm colors. We can mix them up. They're kind of all on the neutrally side. So there is an orange, there is a yellow, kind of a mustardy yellow, and a pinkish one, but it's kind of, yeah, that's how I would like it. And then in addition to this one, I would like, I did a little Natasha Denona mock-up. You can collab with me too. I never tried your formula, but I heard it's great. It's a little expensive for me. So, and these would be, it's the same as the last row from the matte ones, but it would be the same ones in shimmers or metallics, or I don't really know, like with a little bit more pop, since I really couldn't decide the last row, which is like the colorful row, if I want them into shimmer or if I want them all to be matte. But I think that's what I want. I was debating about putting the yellow one, the mustardy one, in the shimmers too, and kind of maybe skip the burgundy one. But I don't know. I kind of like it. Maybe we just make a bigger one and there are 6 colors. How about that? How about that? Yeah, I'm really cool today. So that's what we did, and then, yeah, now we're not getting as fancy anymore. I was too lazy to put the rest into palettes, so that would be tarte stuff or something, and yeah, I didn't want to have all like mock-up tarts. It's Fanart, it's nice, we can do it, but yeah, you can get the deal like that too. So it would be, now the colors on the side would be like the blushes which I would do with it. Like the main thing would be the palettes. That's where I worked on the most, or put the most thought in it. Then we would add the blushes, which would be like this mauvey color, this pinky color. Kind of the pinky one, they would be all like the Tarte formula too. So they would be no high pigment, no in your face. It would be more like the Tarte Fairy Flash, which was like the new one, the limited edition. But it would be kind of more on the pinkish side. So it would be kind of, I think, the second color would be kind of a mix of Hula Dandelion and Fairy Floss. I think that would be the second color. The first one would be more like a nudie, kind of on the cool mauve side, but also not too pigmented. So you can build it up if you want to, but you're not getting this in your face if you just put in a little bit of your brush. The next one would be a kind of orangey one, kind of like the one I got from Slee, but this one is really pigmented and it's orange. And I would like to have a little lighter orange, a little more maybe on the yellowy nudie, so a little bit lighter, not as bold. And then we would, the last one would be kind of a mix between an orange, red, and like more of a burnt orange, more like my hair color, maybe something like that. And then I thought about highlighters, and normally in a collection there are highlighters, so I put like a kind of basic shades, like a mother of pearl kind of, I was thinking about, so like this white metallic kind of, isn't mother of pearl, perlmutt, I think so. So this kind of thing, which I would love if I can design the packaging. I just saw the 7th season of RuPaul's Drag Race, because on Netflix they're all, on the German Netflix there are only season 7, 8 and 9, and I would like to have the signature of pearl on this pearl highlighter. Wouldn't that be great? I would like to see, like, with these drag queens, I would like to see, they're awesome. They're so awesome. You really need to watch this. I just discovered it. And I'm like, yay, I love them. So maybe I would like to do a collaboration with them, with the season 7 top 3. I love them. I really fell in love with them. It was the first season I saw. I want Pearl, Violet, and how is she called? The funny one. I'm gonna put her name somewhere. But I was like, the top 3, they were gorgeous. So yeah, and I kind of put like a nudish sandy color, like basic kind of. And then I have more. So the top ones, the swirly ones, you can see that would be like eyeliners. Maybe like the Tarte clay pots, this kind of. They would be all matte. They would be all matte. Also the blushes would be matte, I think. I don't really like shimmery blushes. So the eyeliners in the Tarte clay pots, you have like shimmery ones and metallic ones, but you also have matte ones, and I want matte ones. You can also put them into a brush liner, but I like these parts, so I think it's pretty handy because you can use them as shadows too. So it's a 2-in-1 if you blend it out. So there would be kind of the same yellow, orange, like this burnt orange, like this burgundy brown with red tones in it, this army green, which I already kind of have like Cabernet and Camel Cool, so it's okay. This kind of already out. I got some stuff from my own collection already, and there would be this kind of warmish gray or neutral gray, not cold, not on the silver side. It's more like a taupe-ish. It's hard to describe. Just look at it. And then under it, this kind of weird feather things would be kind of mascaras. I would love to have like a burgundy red mascara with it, a dark forest green, and a kind of greenish grayish one. I don't want them to be bold. I want them to have like this undertone. Like if you use a dark blue mascara or if you use a dark brown mascara, you don't have like blue or brown. It's not like obvious. It's just like if you have black, it's in your face black. And certain lights, if it would like kind of burgundy, or it would be dark still, and at first glance you wouldn't notice it that much maybe, but it would be, I don't know if you understand how I mean. And then we would have like lips. Lips was the last thing I did, and I kind of like the highlighters. We can work on it if you're not on board for it. This we can discuss a little bit more. We have like the burnt orange one, then we have like an orangey nudish one, kind of like, I have one on this, like this kind of poo color, but in a good way. Like, I think it's the Juice one. No, it's not a Juice one. Which one was I thinking about? Or was it like the Juice? Yeah, I think it was like the Juice lip liner I was thinking about. So like an orangey terracotta-ish, a little bit more on the yellow side, I think, yeah. But it's like this, it's poo, it's the area color, but in a good way. Just maybe it will work. Never tried a color like this. Maybe we should. Maybe we shouldn't. We don't know. And then I got like this dark brown, but it would have red undertones with it. I don't straight brown. It's a little, so it's like a little bit vampy for fall if you want to go all in. And then we would have this mauve-ish color, which would be kind of like the lip liner I used today. Pink. Yes. Yeah. Like this cool mauve-ish, kind of on the grayish side color, but a little bit lighter. Even a little bit lighter. So that would be the last one. If you want to go all cool on, you can use the palette, the top 2 rows of the palette. You can use the blush, the grayish eyeliner. Yeah, I like grays at the moment. I think the new thing from the cool tone, like the grays, which look kind of more on the taupey side and not on the silvery side. I like it. I dig them. I think they're gonna be good. So that's what I did. That's like my, when I could do whatever you want, I would take over Tarte and try to give them a little bit more color. I would also get this Icy Beige palette. Like I said, this video was totally inspired, not even inspired, it's like totally from Angelica Nyqvist and from Elle S, who did it as well. It's the second I saw did it. Do it. So that's it. I hope you enjoyed the video. Let me know if you did like a follow-up video of the 2 latest too, and did you create your own thing. So I would love to watch it too. And I hope you enjoyed the video, and see you next time. Bye bye.